Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Beta Ray Bill from the MODOK series. So we'll go ahead and do a quick little 360 for him. And we'll go ahead and check out those details. Alright guys, so looking at Beta Ray Bill up close, first off he comes with one accessory. I guess it's just his hammer here, which is fits very firmly in his hand. I can see if I can just get it on out of there. I'll just leave it. It's really firm. But it's actually really cool. It's got kind of a translucent plastic. You can kind of see right through there on the ends here. But it's nicely detailed. Well, I guess not really nicely detailed. It's more likely just that translucent plastic, which is kind of a gold. And it does have the darker brown leather wrap. But you can see his paint of white gloves when I slid it on did get rubbed on there. But yeah, it's a nice little accessory. It's kind of a must-have for Beta Ray Bill. So we'll go ahead and start with the head sculpt. It's a really good-looking head sculpt. I do wish Toy Biz would have gave it a little more detail on the paint, but it looks really cool. I really like the white paint on the teeth. You can see some of it has come off from wear. But it's got some nice sculpt work on the top ridges of his head. You can see some of that lining. Looks really cool. Detail looks great on these wings on the side of his head. I think that looks awesome. I like the white paint too. It's kind of got a shimmer to it. I love all that detailing in the feathers. Looks really cool. And it's got the little silver helmet right there. Nicely done. I like the white eyes. I think that looks cool. And then inside the mouth, it's got that dark red tongue. It's very cool. He's got the paint on the top of his mouth too, the roof. Looks good. But I like all the line work on the neck too. Looks really cool. Also on these shoulder pads, they're very pliable like rubber. It's got a lot of nice sculpted detail there on the shoulders. Looks really cool. He's got more of a flat black on his chest here. And then going around the collar, you can see a lot of sculpted line work on the sides here on these ridges. It's more of a sky blue. And same thing on the chest here. Looks really cool. And that's all nicely sculpted, which looks really nice. And then his cape is attached right there. And that line work continues on the back here too. That light blue. Looks really good. Capes are very pliant. You can see it's very soft, squishy rubber. Which definitely, you do not want this guy left in the sun or by a window. This will definitely crack over time. It does have some paint smudges right here on the cape I haven't gotten off. But it's got a hole in here just for those Toy Biz flight stands. It would plug right there in his back. So you can get him in some flying poses, which is really cool. But it flows nice. It does have a little indent here from being left on the shelf and posed a certain way. It got warm. But anyway, going over to the arms, it's got more of that nice lining work. And the sculpt looks really cool. Gives it that, kind of horse skin. And going over his gloves, he definitely has the Mickey Mouse gloves to me. It's kind of funny. The 3 fingers and a thumb. But it's nice painted white. And he's got a little gauntlet here. It's red and black, nicely sculpted on. It's one thing nice about the old Toy Biz. There's a lot of sculpted work on here, which is really cool. He's got a nice gold belt. It's got the nice sculpted emblem right there. It kind of wraps around his back here. See more sculpted work there. Nicely painted gold. Very clean. He's got continues that light sky blue on the upper thighs here. Then he gets this more of a kind of a shimmery blue here on his upper thighs. It's really cool. This is all sculpted on, but then it's a very firm plastic. This part's not rubber or anything. I think that looks really cool. I really like that blue. And on his boots look really cool. The boots are the best part to me. That's just my personal opinion. I really like the more copper look here. It does have that black wash over it to give it that worn, realistic look to me. I like the more darker gold emblems, but it's just all nicely sculpted. I mean, it looks really cool. These boots are just really cool on this guy. But going down to the toes, I mean, just the way that all looks, it looks real to me. It looks really cool. And the bottom here, of course, got the peg holes. But let's go ahead and turn them around here so you can see the back. Back looks really cool. Really like that. Alright, so go ahead and go over the articulation. So his head looks up. Move his arm down. Head So it looks up about that much. It does got kind of that skinny pointy neck, but it does have mouth articulation, which is really cool. It adds a lot of character to this figure just so you can get a lot of different, you know, posability. Also to do still frame animation. It's a perfect figure again to talk and move around. Does rotate left and right. Doesn't have too much of a, doesn't have really any of a neck rock at all. You can't tilt his head. It's got ball joints in the shoulders. They move forward and back. They also move out about that much. He's got an upper thigh swivel, single jointed elbow, which goes about that much. Rotation at the wrist, also has a hinge at the wrist. And then this hand has the hand clamp articulation, so you can move the hand back and forth, whereas the right hand just has the hinge at the wrist, and that's it. So it's definitely the weapon holding hand, but boy is it stuck once it's in there. He's got a nice ab crunch, which is forward and back, not back so much, but forward well. It's got the nice click. He's got a waist swivel, ball joints in the shoulders, they can move out, forward, I mean that much. Nice and clicky, and they can move out that much. He's got an upper thigh swivel, nice double jointed knees. He's got boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up. He's got no ankle rocker, and he's got toe articulation and pegals to the bottom of his feet. All right, I'll show you guys how tall Beta Ray Bill is. All right, guys, so Beta Ray Bill stands right at, if you count the tip of his ear, he's over 7 inches. You count top of his head, he's just about almost at 7 inches tall. And I'll show you guys him next to the Odin Wave Thor and the Return of Marvel Legends Thor from the Terrax series, which is basically the same body. But you can see he's, I wish he was taller. Who knows, maybe one day Hasbro will redo Beta Ray Bill. He fits in scale definitely with the Toy Biz Thors. They're a little shorter than these Hasbro ones. But, I mean, if you had him in a flying pose, you can definitely pull it off. It wouldn't really matter. But when they're standing up side by side, you can definitely see Thor towers over Beta Ray Bill. And I believe Beta Ray Bill should be around the same height as Thor. That's just, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure. But there you go, guys. That's my review of Beta Ray Bill from the MODOK series. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great night.